Where is my flipping tissue paper for me nose? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, everybody. It's a bit drizzly in heaven today. Lemon drizzly. Good morning. Welcome to heaven. And they're off. Jay, good morning. How are you doing? I think people are going to fall over here. There we go. That's better. Good morning, Goose. Morning, Marcel. It's 7:15 in the morning. I'm going to McDonald's drive-through, and then it's time to go to the gym. I did a load of gym work last night. Proper hurting. Chad, hello. You are what? Out with who? Tales from the Lotus podcast. The other day, you timed me out. Okay, if I timed you out the other day, it was an absolute accident. I didn't mean to time you out because I don't time people out a right lot. It was a raid. All right, yeah, definitely an accident. It wasn't me who did it. It was a moderator, but they did it by accident. I saw it, and I couldn't see why they timed you out because it was really busy. But absolute accident. Nobody times people out in here unless they're completely mental. So yeah, it was an accident. What it is on the phones, what they're doing, they're pressing things, and then the fingers are moving faster than the chat. So when the drop bar comes down, they're trying to move on to something else, and it accidentally blocks people and stuff. Sorry about that. Yeah, you haven't done anything wrong, and nobody is annoyed. It was an absolute accident. Hope you have a good day. You are more than welcome to come here whenever you like, and mingle and meet people, because there's a lot of good people in here. Will, God, you shouldn't be reading when you're driving. Oh yeah, I'm not driving. Yeah, I know you're right. So I'll wait until we stop. One day you'll see something spectacular happen, won't you? I need some heating on. Why am I blowing cold air at myself? It's freezing. Today is a day in the office, making calls. Yesterday was an playing out on the road day. Today's a day sat in front of the computer. Oh, the joys. And there is a lesbian haircut if I've ever seen one. And there's some sort of like list. Go, right, which haircut do you want? Do you want a normal one? Do you want long hair? Do you want lesbian haircut? Or an Antifa special? Okay, let's have a look. Have you ever been to Dorset? Yes, I have been to Dorset. I've been to, I think, is Weymouth in Dorset or Cornwall? I think it's Dorset. Weymouth and Torquay and all that. Them sort of places. Cash cards. Life is so complicated. It's 2:20 a.m. there. Ouch. What are those people holding up the signs? Are they protesting? Oh, I didn't see it, but we'll go back and have a look. I hope so. Can't beat a few protesters, can you? Can I have a cappuccino, please, and porridge?
Porridge, yeah?
Yeah, ta.
With jam, yeah?
No, just on its own, thank you. That's it, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. My God, he sounded very, very Asian, didn't he? Like he'd just come from India, like, not like Yorkshire Asian. Yes, they were in McDonald's Wi-Fi taking over my phone. We'll go back that way now and have a look at protesters. You can't beat a good protest, can you? Especially when it's like for something ridiculous. I love the Brexit. The Brexit protests have been great because they don't even know why they're protesting, which is great. And a lot of the anti-Trump protesters saying ridiculous, oh, it's because he's racist. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cheers, Dad. Cheers. See ya. Well, I don't like Trump. I don't like him. But I don't like him less than I didn't like Bush. It shouldn't be my concern, should it? Because I'm not an American, but Bush was a murderer. Hiya. Can I have a sweetener, please?
Do you want any jam or sugar?
No, I'm good, Ta. I'm on a fat knacker diet. Cheers. See ya.
Bye.
Let's have a look at protesters. You can't beat a great protest, can you? All right, the signs. All right, the signs at the side of the road are for petrol, for fuel, cheap fuel. They're not to do with them three women. I think they were just waiting for a lift to work. Look, they've gone. My mama told me. Have a look. Yeah, they've gone. Oi, 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 oi. Whoa. Whoa. Something stinks around here. Exploring Ginger, you alright? Look at all shit all over the car park, look. Some people are proper scrubbers, aren't they, look? You scruffy, scruffy bastards. I would never do that. Keep stuff in my car until I go find a bin. If you dump your McDonald's in a car park, you're a scruffy twat. A scruffy, lazy tosser. There you go. And that'll do for that rant. Good morning, everybody. Trump, different for us, right? But Trump is very funny to us. We're like, wow, I can't believe what he said now. He's Nate Johnson. The British people, the northern British people, don't mess around in bed, do they, Nate? We get up and we get at it. At flipping 6:30 in the morning. Well, what time is it? 7:20. You got to work, Nate? Nate, some cards, really. You've been up since 4, Jesus. Boom! Yorkshire Raider in the house. How you doing, mate? Where are you travelling to today? Ugh. That's it, God. Lol, I've been up since 4. mental. 4 o'clock, and I'm not good at that anymore. It's 2:26 a.m. here, so I think I will go to bed. Be safe. All right, Will. See you later. Have a good one. It's only 4 here. Can't get me. Come on, McDonald's lids. Oh, I've got a nip in to make sure something goes as planned, but then back home after it's done. I got to Manchester, our kid, bucket hats, drugs, and a 5-year period of good music. It's true. Then Leicester's a right ball ache. I have to go to Leicester a lot. It's a right ball ache. I'm not. What goes on M1? Right? Why is there so many roadworks for no reason? Pucker beats. Other side's worse though, isn't it? M6 Birmingham. What a ball ache that is. Yeah, when I do stuff down at Birmingham and I have to stay over, it's always like you have to get up in the morning in rush hour and drive 4 miles to a venue, and it's 4 miles of just sat in traffic, like, and then you get back in it in the night. Pucker Beats, how you doing? Nice to see you. He's giving me the wrong spoon. There's gonna be a spoon for a McFlurry, and they're a funny shape. How will I go on today? Just come through Birmingham. All right. It'll be just about to get busy now, won't it? Birmingham. I had to go. Have you been to Aston in Birmingham? It's where Villa are. It's shit. I used to have to go to a sweatshop in Aston. What a rough hole that is. I didn't expect it. Caught me off guard a bit. Porridge without anything in it is not great. I lost £4 at Fat Club last night, and I've not been good this weekend. Oh, bad. Med up. Where are we today? Hello, Enlightened Sky. We are today. I'm going to gym. I'm not driving anywhere today, so we're just having my porridge, and I'm having my porridge and my coffee, and then I'm going to the gym to do some workout on my chest and stomach, because I just look. Mary did me a full body wax of a week, and I look like a great big fat baby. So about £20 now. I look like a great big flabby spastic. Did it hurt, God? Yeah. Yeah, it did hurt. Honestly, Nate, right? The worst place. It hurt on my back, and I thought, wow, that's proper kills. I didn't really even realise I had an hairy back. She said, you've got an hairy back. And I had to go look in the mirror like, oh yeah, that's mental. Faith and the Fallen. Good morning. And then right, so then I went to, so she did me back, and I'm like, it's bad, but it's not that bad. And then she did me belly, and we ran out of them pads. So it's a good job I didn't have a heart attack at all, because they'd have whipped my clothes off and I looked like a nutcase. Mad. Hang on. What's that say? Mad ass, lol, well jealous. She got to rip it off you, right? And then, right, she did me belly. I had to go day after. I had to go do football on a Sunday morning, and then go and pick up a shitload more of these pads. And then on the Sunday afternoon, she did me upper chest. She might as well be nailing nails into me heart. It proper hurt. Like the bit in between your tits, in the centre of your chest, I've come out in spots and everything afterwards. She had to do it like 5 times. Like, and I've stood gripping onto bedhead. It proper hurt, I'm not gonna lie. It hurt. Neil the Atheist, how you doing, Neil the Atheist? How you doing? Travel love, and I always wanted to cause a guy pain by waxing. It killed. Just partying at Matt Dillahunty's place. Really? How weird is that? You don't even acknowledge me. He don't even acknowledge me. In fact, I've stopped following him. You can tell him if he's there partying with you, say, God. Tell him God thinks you're rude. Yeah, really, that is so cool. I do like him. And but I think he's got. I know how big he is. But he blanks me. I don't know whether he blanks me because he's busy or he blanks me because he's Matt. But very cool guy until he blanks me. And then I'm like, yeah, Matt, I'm flipping God. He doesn't acknowledge many people. How very dare he? Hyde and James, you're right. You'd have thought he'd acknowledge God. Faith of the Fallen says hello to Hyde and James. So is he sat there having a beer with you now? I'm spooked out a little bit by it. Got a bit of hay fever today. He's inside PlayStation. Fucking that is weird and all. I just don't imagine that like one of the most famous atheists on planet is sat playing PlayStation. Bizarre. Atheists are normal too. I just don't imagine it. I can't imagine it, right? He's on his live stream ranting and raving about how mental religion is, and then he like, right, I'm off to play FIFA. Okay. Oh, he's a gamer. Brilliant. Travel Love says, Nate, great channel. Was watching an old fire that killed 35 people in UK. Ooh, that doesn't sound great. It's not the Bradford City fire. Oh, in a subway. Really? Weird. Weird. Whenever there's muck in my car, right, Mary gets in it and goes, this car needs a clean. What's this on floor? And I said to her, well, it's off you lot. Because it's never in driver's area. She goes, oh, no, it's not. You must have had a bag in here. I'm like, it's off you lot. Nobody else gets in car. Oh, no, it's not us. It's not us. I'm like, I'm telling you, it's you. She's like, proper. The real Brooklyn. Hello, what's up, everybody? Nice to see you, real Brooklyn. The escalator trapped them under it. Oh, in London. It was in London, wasn't it? I remember it, yeah. We're hitting the hot tub. Yay. I'm fucking astounded. I'm astounded, Neil. Matt's playing PlayStation and then you're getting in hot tub for a party with Matt. That's bizarre. If you don't subscribe to my channel, he's a knobhead. You know the rules. If you haven't subscribed to God, you're a knobhead. Yes, in London. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah. It was a very, very gruesome thing that happened, wasn't it? Horrible for them people. I worry a lot about my family going off and doing stuff, and because I've seen so many horrible things. Whenever something happens, I'm like, I hope my children are not in that. Same in my car. So quick McDonald's coffee, and then I'm going to gym, and I've started doing fast stuff at gym to lose weight. They were finding out how it happened. Yeah. Ugh. They couldn't get people out quick enough, could they? And people tried to escape down tunnels and... Oh, horrible. The next one's Nibro, wherever that's at. The next one's Nibro, wherever that's at. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. I get coffee from McD's all the time. Honestly, Faith in the Fallen, right? I think McDonald's does the best coffee. Everything else they do is shit, but they do better coffee than Starbucks. There'll be some proper coffee wankers going, no, Starbucks use the finest blends, or whatever. It's not about what you use, it's what it tastes like. Did your mail come yesterday, God? I don't know, Nate, because I've not been to the office, but I'll have a look. I'll have a look when I get there this morning. 9 more to 1,020. Cool, do perfect. That is such a bizarre thing to say. Why wouldn't you say, like, 30, I don't know, 39 more to 1,050? People, it is a bizarre target, is that? There you go. Faith and the Fallen are experts at coffee. They know all about it. McDonald's do the best coffee. Find a good cafe that does good coffee. McDonald's coffee is good. Do you have... I don't know if you have Weatherspoons all over the planet, right? But Weatherspoons is this really, really cheap pub. Okay. Green Street Recycling Man, how are you doing? McDonald's actually has great coffee. There we go. Weatherspoons is this dog cheap. Do you save your stickers? I've stopped doing it, right? I started saving my stickers, and what I do is I get the little card and I put a sticker on it, and then I get another little card and put a sticker on it, and then before I know it, I've got like a side drawer in my door of like 1,000 cards with one sticker on it. So I've stopped doing it. It's annoying me. Everything else ain't that great. Yeah, it's true. Never heard of Weatherspoons. Right, Weatherspoons is this really cheap pub. So what they do is they buy the barrels just before they go out of date. Well, quite a while before they go out of date. But they buy them and they sell them fast, and they do cheap booze. Everything is cheap in there. So a couple of days ago, I went in and I got a pint of lager and a coffee from Mary. I never looked at all to see what I paid. Anyway, it came up on my bill yesterday, and a pint of lager and a coffee in Weatherspoons cost £2.40, which is just giving it away. £2.40, like, this is for nothing drinking here. You could live in here. Good morning, Funkarama UK. How are you doing? I hope you're very well. Never heard of Weatherspoons. If you ever come to England, Weatherspoons. People slate it because it is they've got a bad reputation because you're not allowed to drink alcohol in the UK until like 11 or 12 o'clock or something in a bar, right? And Weatherspoons get round it because they serve breakfast in at 9:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning. So whenever you go past the Weatherspoons, it's full of scroats outside having a fag, waiting for it to open. USA is 6 a.m. That's nuts. That is nuts. That's starting your day with booze. That's mental. King's Crossfire was 1987. Yeah, it was a long time ago, wasn't it? Check out the Bradford City fire disaster. There's loads of documentaries on it. It's very close to me, and when it happened, we could see all the smoke billowing out of Bradford City from where I live, and it was coming over the hills. I'm like, what's going on here? And then his parents called us in and said, look what's happening. And a guy who lived very close to me was the guy who came running out of the stands on fire, and he died. They don't play music. That's true. They don't play music. They don't play music. They have free TV. They don't have any they don't have any football on or bands on or all like that. 6:43 p.m. here on a Wednesday. Cool. Well, problem was back then they had quite a bit of wooden homes. Yeah. Well, the Bradford City stand was a wooden stand, and over the years rubbish had fallen through the wooden stand underneath it, and it went up like a firework. Very sad. A guy who I went to school with died in it as well, and loads of people. I think. Do you know what? I'm making it up to tell you how many. I don't know how many, but it proper affected this area big time. Leeds United are like Bradford's rival football team, really. Although they haven't been in the same league for ages. But they hate each other, Leeds and Bradford. And Leeds sing an absolutely horrible song. Leeds United fans sing a horrible song about the Bradford City fire disaster. No, I'm not saying all of them do, but a percentage of them do. Yeah, it's scum. I've never ever sang the Manchester United song about the plane crash, because that is fucking mental. Tina's Gaming, how are you doing? Tina's Gaming, lovely to see you in here. You are now a moderator. You've been here for a long time, and I have the power to make you a moderator on my phone. So Tina, you are now a moderator. Let's go to gym. 56 died in the disaster. 56, yeah. It was horrible, because the people who died burnt alive, and they were only 10 yards away from pitch. Some of them, it burnt that quickly. Yeah, it was horrid. The whole thing was televised live on TV. And people just stopped everything that we're doing and sat in front of the TV like, I can't believe this is real. Yeah, it did. The fire grew so fast, so quickly. It engulfed the whole of the stand. You can watch the whole thing from the very first bit of smoke to the whole stand being totally engulfed, and the opposite direction to what I'm showing you now you could see the smoke coming outside of all the hillside, and they were like, what is going on? I remember I was playing football. I was playing football outside, and there were maybe 10 of my mates. Maybe 10 of my mates playing, and everything just stopped. Everyone just looking up at hills and going, has a fucking bomb gone off somewhere? What's that? Big black bellowing smoke. Don't need to go on about this. Probably don't, do I? It's mental. Yeah. We're going to drive past Weatherspoons in a minute now. It's a bit too early, I think. 10 to 8 in the morning. Probably a bit too early for scroats to be up trying first. Probably not, though. You know, probably not. We'll see in a minute, won't we? Ooh, and it makes me wonder. There you go. Other side of the road. There's 20 people stood outside Weatherspoons waiting for it to open, so they can go in, pretend to have a breakfast, and get smashed off the tits. Mental. Hope you are okay, God. I'm good, thank you. I like your car rides, seeing the nice buildings. Lovely stream. I mean, this is... I don't want to slag this place off because it is where I live, but this is a bit of a scratty town, this. I don't live in it, but I'm a suburb of this. They spend a lot of money here to try and make it better, but they have a massive problem with not just immigration, but historically this is a proper hard person's town where tough people live, and they've had some real problems, which seems funny to us, but like if you're an outsider, you'd be like, what? Are people really that mental? Yes, they are. They're mental. I've seen all sorts of stuff going on in this town, which when I was a young kid was entertaining. Now I'd look at it like, you can't do that. You just can't do that. I once saw a guy, I'll tell you this, I'll tell a little story before I go to gym, right? We don't have those kind of buildings here because we're not that old of a country. Yeah. So right, I once at a pub, and two guys were arguing about how good they were at climbing. Yeah, just like you do in a pub. And one guy was called Mushroom. Got school run. Chat to you later. Okay, Tina. See you later. Have an easy school run. So this one guy called Mushroom, who was actually a really, really good mountaineer, and he said, well, I'm best climber ever in this town. And this other guy, who was just a pisshead, said, no, I'm a better climber than you. And even everybody in the pub went, no, that's nonsense. Mushroom is obviously the best climber. He's a flipping lizard. And other guy said, no, I'm not. I'll have your bet. Let's go to Church Clock and see who can climb up to Church Clock. And it's just a normal brick wall. So you've got to have fingers like needles to climb on a normal brick wall. Mandy, good morning. So first guy, the drunk, gets on wall, climbs about 3 meters up into wall, and he can't go any further, jumps down, he goes, there, you won't beat that. And then Mushroom gets on the wall, and this is a big church clock, so it's up the side of the face of a church. Climbed up to the top of where the clock was. I mean, it's seriously dangerous. This is no ropes or anything, it's just free climbing. And gets to where the clock is, and someone shouts, steal a clock hand. So I went, all right then. He had a backpack on, so he stole a clock hand, put it in his backpack, and came back down. Like, I can't believe he's done that. It just pulls off. Like, I had to loosen it, but it just pulls. It had a big, heavy, like, steel clock hand. And not Big Ben size, but big. It was sticking out the top of his rucksack. So anyway, he comes back down. And guessing end of story, falls, dies. Then guy says, now I'm the best climber. No bed, you all right? So then he comes back down and we're all in pub laughing and joking about it because we're young, stupid lads. And then a few more beers go past and then police come in. They went, right, we know that one of you lot in here has got the clock hand, and we know who it is. What we're going to do is we're going to overlook it if you go put it back today, so that we don't have to prosecute you and we don't have to do any paperwork. Everybody's going, no, we didn't do it, we didn't do it. And he's going, right, well, I'm not going to look at the person who's done it, but I know you've done it, and I can see it in your bag. Like, oh no. So there goes, you got till 11 o'clock tonight to put the clock hand back. So the police go out, we all have a right good laugh about it. And we say, Mushroom, you're going to have to go put it back. He goes, I can't put it back, I'm too pissed. I'm like, well, you're going to go to jail then at 11 o'clock tonight. He's like, oh no. Anyway, so yeah, you're right. So he went and he set off climbing up. He didn't actually get right far. I think he got about maybe 6 meters and fell and broke his leg. And he landed on the, because the thing went in his backpack. He landed on the backpack and dislodged a vertebrae in his back. And he was on crutches for 6 months. But they called the ambulance. An ambulance came and got him. And while they were packing him up, police took the hand out of his backpack and said to him, look, good effort for trying to put it right. What we're going to do is we're going to say it's fallen off. So the police took it back to the police station, and they got a big cherry picker to go and put it back. But the fair play to police, they didn't prosecute him, and they did let him get away with it. But yeah, they did a great job really. But yeah, it were a mess. It were a mess. Somebody tried to catch him and they got hurt and all, and they had to go to hospital because we were drunk. You have cool cops. I don't think it's like that anymore. Time heals all wounds. Very good, Mandy. Very good. Yeah, the other guy, a guy got under, as he was falling, a guy got underneath him, tried to catch him like he was catching a football. Just crushed him and he had to go to hospital as well. Nobody cares who that was, the guy who was trying to catch him. He's not part of the story really, is he? No one gives a toss. Just bothered the Mushroom tried to, well he did, he stole church clock hand. Right, I've got to go to the gym. And I'm going to do, what time is it? I'm going to do 1 full hour at the gym and work hard. So thank you very much everybody for coming for a drive. I hope you've enjoyed a little drive with God and the McDonald's, which has become a regular morning nonsense thing. Here they would have stopped him before he got up the clock probably and bagged him down. What does that mean? Bagged him down. They let him off because they told him to put it back. They'd have been his shit. Yeah, that's true. It was a long time ago though, Nate. It was like, when were it? I couldn't even tell you. All cart days. Beanbag, they shoot at you. Oh, I have seen them. They're brilliant. I would love to have one. I could be beanbagging Finders Keepers, history. History seekers. I've the what do you call it? Hasn't turned up yet. My maze spray or pepper spray still hasn't turned up. Desperate for it to turn up so we can spray each other in the face. Okay, I've got to go to the gym because I've got to be at work for 9ish. So see you all later. Have a great day. It's Wednesday, and what am I doing today? Oh, Liverpool are playing Barcelona tonight. You know what my son asked me last week? What did he ask you? 9 more to 1,020. Cool dude, perfect. You've got to say hello to people. You've got to come in and say, all right, how are you doing? But when you come in, you always say, tell us how many you need to your next target. If shillings were invented when I was little, what? Oh, I was sprayed in the face with pepper spray. I'm onto it. Big Scouse Jim. How are you doing, Big Scouse Jim? Let me just... Why didn't that work? Oh, no, it's not working. Oh, I'm trying to make you a moderator, but it's not having it. Oh, I can't do it. It stopped working. Oh, there it is. There you go. He must think I'm well old. Done it. There you go. You're on a moderator. Did you hear what Moses' daughter said to him the other day? She was sat on the toilet having a poo, and she went, Daddy, come here. And he went, what do you need me? He goes, come here, Dad. And he goes, what's up? And she went, you've got no style. Like, fucking cool, what a great thing. You've got no style. Is this the avoiding the gym part of the program? Oh no, I'm bossing it. I've done loads of gym recently. I'm not trying to get abs, right? But I don't want to look like a great big flabby baby when I go on holiday in a couple of weeks. Might be a bit too late. Might be a little bit too late, but my gut's burning. I've done that much. I'm going to put myself in an headlock and not be able to go out. Although I am tired. Shut up, God, you pussy. Right, I'm off. See you later. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Liverpool versus Barcelona tonight. Most important game of the year so far. Now that Man City are going to win Premier League.